Dasara is done and dusted, and as we set course to a sparkling and crackling Diwali, it's time to know all the personal finance news that has a direct impact on your pocket in today's edition of Money Time at Money 9. I'm your host Ajay, and first on the cards is something on 5G, especially for Airtel subscribers. Now, for those who are having a 5G smartphone with an Airtel subscription, it's good news. Why? Because the existing 4G data plans without changing the current SIM can be used until 5G services get rolled out in more regions. Currently, of course, Airtel will take 5G live in 8 cities in a phased manner, including Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Siliguri, Nagpur and Varanasi. This 5G service will be called as Airtel 5G Plus. And before we move on, there is still more on 5G, and this one is for customers of Reliance Jio who can now use 5G connection at a warp speed of 600 megabit per second in the 4 cities where 5G connections have been launched. This means a HD movie of 2 hours long can be downloaded in just 1 minute and 25 seconds. This will not only help Jio capture market share but also make people upgrade to 5G. And from 5G, it's time to open up wide to some news on staple food that will certainly put a smile on your face. Because on one hand, wheat prices continue to be on a high. On the other hand, however, prices of rice has started to come down in some parts of the country. Now, rice traders say that price of basmati rice has decreased by 10 rupees per kilogram in the last 1 month. Price of basmati rice was last quoted to be around 70 rupees per kilogram. Up next, the decision of OPEC Plus members to cut crude oil production by 20 lakh barrels per day from next month has again spooked analysts of further rise in fuel prices. In India, fuel price revision is due this month and nobody knows whether government will increase or decrease the prices. According to experts, OPEC's latest decision will once again push Brent crude oil prices beyond $100 per barrel mark in the coming days. As India meets 80% of oil demand through imports, any rise in crude oil prices may force the government to hike prices of petrol and diesel in the country. Up next, we move on to some news from the banking world. Private sector lender, the HDFC Bank, has extended the special fixed deposit scheme of senior citizens till March 31, 2023. The private lender gives additional interest rate of 0.75% under senior citizens CARE FD scheme. Under this scheme, senior citizens can get interest rate of as high as 6.5% on FDs open for a period of 5 years 1 day to 10 years. For regular citizens, HDFC Bank is currently giving interest rate in the range of 2.75% to 6.1% on FDs of different tenures. Next news is also on investment. Tata Mutual Fund has launched a mid-cap index fund. The scheme is known as Nifty Midcap 150 Momentum 50 Index Fund. It is an open-ended scheme. This scheme will follow momentum strategy. Under this, the fund manager will cherry-pick potential mid-cap multi-baggers for the next 5 to 10 years. The NFO is already open for subscription for October 4 and will conclude on October 17, 2022. 2 more mutual funds open for subscription on Thursday. These include ICICI Prudential Transportation and Logistics Fund and LIC Multi-Cap Fund. And this news is for EPFO subscribers. The Finance Ministry clarified that interest part of Employees Provident Fund is not showing in their EPF account as the EPFO's platform was undergoing a technical upgrade. The Finance Ministry assured citizens that their interest was duly credited in their EPF account. Those who want to withdraw will face no problem in settlement of their accounts in lieu of the technical upgrade process. Earlier, a citizen had complained on official Twitter handle of the ministry that interest part was not visible in the statement of his EPF account. Now for some news on the realty sector. The inventory on unsold properties is rising day by day. Housing brokerage firm PropTiger said there are around 7.85 lakh unsold properties in 8 major cities. But due to robust sale of real estate units in the last 1 year, the inventory overhang has gradually reduced from 44 months to 32 months during this period. Inventory overhang is the total time developers would require to sell all unsold housing units in the country. PropTiger has also said that Mumbai has the highest number of unsold properties in the country, followed by Pune and Delhi NCR. The island city currently has more than 2.72 lakh houses that are ready for sale, but developers are not able to find buyers. Pune has inventory in excess of 1.15 lakh real estate units, while Delhi NCR has more than 1 lakh unsold properties. It would take developers more than 5 years to sell unsold properties of Delhi NCR. Up next, Chinese electronics maker Xiaomi has launched a new tablet, the RedMi Pad, at an introductory price of 12,999 rupees. The new budget Android tablet is available in 3 variants. The base variant comes with 3GB RAM and 64GB storage space. The RedMi Pad has an 8-megapixel front camera and will be available in grey, green and silver hues. It will have a 10.6-inch LCD display and will run on Android operating software. And we've wrapped up today's Money Time with some news from the airline industry. Shares of Gurugram-based debt-ridden airline SpiceJet was flying high on Thursday on reports of capital infusion of 1,000 crore rupees after the government hiked credit limit under the ECLGS more than threefold from 400 crore rupees to 1,500 crore rupees. Ajay Singh, chairman and MD of the airline, said that the government's latest decision will help the aviation industry tide over turbulence caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. He further pitched for inclusion of aviation turbine fuel under the GST. The counter zoomed almost 9% on Thursday to close at 41.85 rupees on the BSE. Another airline stock took off on Thursday on news of its revival plans. Jet Airways zoomed 2.4% to close at 98 rupees per share. And that's all for today in Money Time at Money 9. For more such news like this, keep watching Money 9 English's YouTube channel. Do download the Money 9 app and also like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.